Okay, guys, a little quick poker game. Today I am Natylights, and I will be. Why can't I do it? There we go. That's gonna be me. Obviously these are all fake pictures and fake names. I am at the bottom, and again, none of these cards are shown. It's just the way it is when it plays back. So let me put this down, and you can play along with me. What would you do? Okay, I'm going to start with the first hand, and here we go. Enjoy.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
I learned right away that the top two players, guessed 86-76 and guessed 55-16, were both, no offense, pretty bad at it. All they did was, like, bluff and overbet. So I knew they weren't a challenge at all. It was really, the other two that I was worried about beating. See, just she didn't know what she was doing. It was obvious. And that's what caused her to be the first one out. Down to 4. Freddie, the one to the right, was the one that I was actually the most worried about. Rich, 313, I definitely have to give props to. He was the other best player and definitely the most social etiquette of the other 4. As you can see, I'm mostly always in the lead. I've been the top one right now. I'm at 1660. You know, you start at 1,000 each, and the blinds go up as they go. Right now, they're at 2040. There's also a timer at the top right. It's at 1:15 right now, but you can watch that too. Again, you don't see their cards when I'm playing the game, so obviously it's not as easy. This was sit and go stage 1, so it was for very small amount of fake cash. Due to Valentine's Day, the hearts are worth an extra prize. So when you get a 2 of hearts in your hand, you're actually getting an extra point, but it doesn't affect the game. I mean, I still get the flush, but it didn't affect it. I'm hoping you guys can see okay. On my screen that I'm watching through the camera, it is hard to see. So I'm hoping this comes out. I used to do these all the time and show them. I'm using my new camera, and I just thought it'd be a fun thing to watch, playing poker basically in your head, as in what would you do. I got lucky here with 3 queens And I do feel bad because, like I said, this guy was the nicest of them. And he went out with a pair of aces. Down to 3. I'm moving it over a little bit only because there's nobody on that side. So hopefully you can see better. This guy bluffed and overbet. It was like very, I don't know. He was a gamble, so you had to kind of like wait till the perfect opportunity to take him out, which I will do. That was probably more my goal than winning the game, to be honest, just because of his little attitude problem. This hand could have got me in trouble. I'm very glad that I didn't get stuck with that flush. Blinds are now at 40-80. When you see it spinning like that, it just means he's slow to put out the $80 bet with his nothing hand. Once again, bluff. Challenged him on it. Took the 560. Obviously going for a straight here. Just hoping he'd fall for it. And that's the downfall of him. Now his comment that's coming up as I take him out here, obviously. I say good game and he says nice try, puts me on tilt, like just the words, which causes me to mess up this hand hugely. But at the same time, did not expect this guy to go with this amount. I think it was all in. And he didn't even have anything but a queen high. I had a jack of, like, mine was very close. It was very hard for me to put that hand down, and unfortunately, cost me a lot. Does not matter. I said good game, took it like a sport, knowing that I'll eventually beat him and win the game. So we're at 17 out of 32 hands. It was 32 hands for me to win and take out 4 others. Now, I don't like to bluff. I feel like it's a cheap, pathetic way to go. I like to actually like win the game and play with like the good hands and get the money that way. So we do kind of go back and forth a lot here. I always made sure that I stayed ahead of him. I tried to keep it at like 3,000. There, 3,130. Blinds are now at 50 and 100. So some of them weren't worth playing on either part. He had a full house there and didn't use it. I don't know if he didn't know it or what, but that one was like really confusing to me. I'm very into poker, blackjack. I'm in Jersey, so Atlantic City is a fun place to be. I love the slots, roulette. Of course, that's with real money. After paying for my house, I can't quite do the AC thing like I used to. I'm not sure if this video is taping correctly, so I'm gonna try to put it together using CapCut. It's a really good video editor. If not, I might have to retry this with something else. New camera is not quite working the way I wanted it to, but we'll see. I will say that at my final hand, it was all about trapping him. So when we get to that, you'll see it, but don't be fooled. I was not dumb. I was playing dumb to trap him in because I kind of had a feeling that it was going to be my hand to take him out. Because there was just too much back and forth. He was a careful player, which is, good, and so am I, so props to both. It's crazy now going back and seeing this, because he would not show his hand. Most of them wouldn't. I'm the type that really will show it almost all the time. So looking back, this is kind of crazy because a lot of these hands that I had to put down or whatever, I had no idea if he was bluffing or... But seeing it now, like, it's very obvious. This is the final hand. Alright, so it's 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. And then there's the 9. That gives him a straight with his Jack. I have a Jack too. I already knew I had a straight to the Ace. I trapped him and won. And that is how you win poker. So I get the 8,000 reward. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. And let me know if you want to see more in the future.